Hey guys, it's Miss House, and I just wanted to give you a little introductory video about how the lessons are going to be for all the virtual learners. The on-site learners are also going to be doing some of the same activities on the Linking Learning Buzz website and also Google Classroom. So I just wanted to give you a little video, introduce myself to those of you who don't know me, and show you some ways that you can have instruments at home even though you're not in the classroom. So if you've looked on the Linking Learning Buzz site, you may have noticed that there is a list of supplies, and on that list are several instruments for different grade levels. There's, I believe, hand drum, there may be recorder, there may be other instruments listed, rhythm sticks, things like that. And I was just going to give you some ideas on things that you can use that you probably already have at home as an instrument. So you don't have to go out and buy an instrument to use a hand drum or to use rhythm sticks or things like that. The only thing we really can't make at home is the recorder. And you do have the options that we've had in the past. You can send payment up here and I can order a bulk number of them for a cheaper price. Or you can order on your own, and I've given you that information also in the course resources for the website that we usually order from, which is westmusic.com. And everything you need to know should be listed there. If you have any questions, you can email me at audra.house@nettletonschools.net, which is also listed in the information on Lincoln Learning Buzz. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you some of the examples that I've made of instruments that you could use at home. So for rhythm sticks, it really can be anything that you can tap together. So for example, I have a couple of wooden spoons. These could be great rhythm sticks. You could use metal ones, you could use, they don't have to be big. You could use small forks, things, anything that you can tap together. That's a rhythm stick, anything at all. Also, shakers are rhythm instruments. These are some of the little plastic Easter eggs that you may have laying around the house. This has rice, I believe, in it, and so it makes a really good shaker. Another example of a shaker, this is a soda can that has feathers glued on it, so you can decorate it, make it look however you want. I think there's beans in this. So anything that makes a noise pretty much at home, that could be used as an instrument. So just whatever your imagination, brings out to you, whatever you notice and you think, wow, that makes a good sound, that could be an instrument that you could use for a rhythm lesson, okay? Melody instruments, like I said, we're going to be using the recorder. This is an example of what the recorder looks like. This is a white one, and this is one of the colors that I will have for sale. I'm going to show you the other examples. This one, for example, is I believe, green. This is what the green recorder is going to look like. This is if you order the Yamaha brand. These are their colors. There are other brands on the website that you can order, and they are going to have different color choices. They're also going to have different prices. This is the pink, and you can see the pink has a neck strap. None of them are going to come with a neck strap. You can purchase one of these, and I believe the price was $2.25. So, or it could be different. I can't remember. You'll have to look on there because I can't remember the prices right now. And this last one I'm going to pull out here is the blue. So this is the blue choice, also with the neck strap. I know the recorders are going to be, I'm charging $5.50. I do charge a little more than the website says per item to cover the shipping cost. If you order online yourself, the prices are going to be cheaper, but then they're going to charge you $8, I think, and maybe 99 cents, $8.99 or $7.99 for shipping. So you actually wind up paying more when you order on your own. So that's your choice. You can do that. You can order cheaper recorders than the Yamaha, and that's fine. The Yamaha tends to be the best quality that I have found for the price, and you get the 4 color options, which are really fun for the students. The last thing I was going to show you is the cleaning rod. It's just a little plastic stick, and you can tell it's got a little hole in the top. And what you're going to do is you're going to feed a little bit of Kleenex through the end of it, and then you push it through the instrument like this. Push it through like this, and it cleans out the moisture that builds up inside of the instrument. You're going to want to take it apart to do this. If you buy an instrument that's not a Yamaha, it may or may not come apart. Some of them are one piece, but if they're a three-piece one like this one, you're going to push it through there like this and pull it out the other side, and it will clean out any kind of condensation that gets in your instrument. And we know that with our breath being so much hotter than this plastic instrument, it's going to definitely build up in there, and you need to clean it every once in a while. Another instrument I forgot to tell you about, the hand drum. This is a tin, it's metal. It had cookies in it or something at one time. This is going to be a good substitute for a hand drum. Another thing you might have around the house, these tubs that have the wipes in them. Things like this are going to work for a hand drum and be totally acceptable, because I'm not going to be grading on what your instrument looks like or anything of that nature. I'm going to be doing video lessons on each song that we're going to do in class, so that when you download the sheet music for that, you can actually hear me teaching the lesson. If there are hand movements, you can see the hand movements. If there's certain types of instruments that would be best for certain parts of the song, like certain rhythms, I'm going to tell you that, show you example, show you how it's played, so that you don't just have to look at that music and then try to figure out how does this go. I'm going to let you see it and hear it, as well as, you know, looking at the actual notes on paper. And we may talk about what are those notes, the lines and spaces of the treble clef. There may be other parts to that lesson as well that we'll talk about. And if there's a linking learning lesson that works on that same idea, then I may link it to that particular ORF activity. But all those lessons are going to be in the folder that says ORF activities. Those are going to be on-site classes that I'm actually doing with students here, so that virtual students can also do those at home, so you can still be a part of what we're doing here. If you have any questions about anything that we're doing, questions about maybe things that we've done in the past, I can answer those for you. If it's something I don't really have an answer to yet, because with COVID-19, it's kind of changed some of the ways that we do things here in the building, I'll have to get back with you on some of that. One thing I am excited about, I'm planning on doing a virtual choir, because there's not really a time in the schedule for us to have regular choir, and they're not the people who make the rules about how many people can be together and that sort of thing are not really excited about us having a large group, and choir is usually a very large group. So I think we're going to do virtual choir. So if you're interested in that, just pay attention to upcoming posts, and I'll try to give you info on when we're going to do that, if we're going to do tryouts, or if everybody's just going to be allowed to be participatory if they want. But I think that's all for today, and I'm really glad that everybody's back, even if you're not here with us, and I hope that you have a great year, and I'm looking forward to making some really good music with all of you. Thank you.